Constant rotation, it's all about the wrist.
Podcast is brought to you by Audible.com. Audible is the premier provider of digital audiobooks. Audible has over 180,000 titles to choose from on your iPhone, Android, Kindle, MP3 player, and 500 other devices apparently. So that's, a range of plethoras. Maybe your Tesla. Get that in there. Start driving around.
Plethora of Teslas.
Plethora of Teslas. Yeah, I don't know where that came from, but fucking killing it. Phone's going off. But look at that. It's a notification saying that Audible has 180,000 titles to choose from on your iPhone, Android, Kindle, in the genres of business, romance, comedy, sci-fi, and more. Go over to audibletrial.com/consultation. Get yourself one free audiobook. Download a 30-day free trial, and you'll be supporting this network, making two men talking about video games happy. Thank you.
Hey, guys. Interrupting your podcast here to bring you a fucking ad in your face, in your ears from the wonderful place of blueberry.com, BLUBRRY.com. That is where you'll get all your podcast hosting, podcast statistics, or if you just need a PowerPress plugin, or you could just go through full PowerPress sites, get it all in one location, one solution, seamless integration with WordPress. Exceeding your monthly storage is not a problem with blueberry.com. You will just get your overage included in the one price that you pay every single month. Replace your archive for free, print your export, print everything, just get it everywhere, pass it out to your homies, pass it out to your grandma, pass it out to your mom, pass it out to your dog, just get everything out there. But Blueberry will let you do that just for one price. Go over there, hit order now on the homepage, go over to the promo code, type in variable, VARIABLE. That is variable, our promo code. It'll get you one free month of premium subscriptions from blueberry.com. Shout out to them. Thank you for sponsoring this podcast. If I had to do a poll of like what's the worst day of the week, Josh, what would you say?
Monday.
But like can I get a little bit of a fuck Monday? Can we all do it together? 1, 2, 3. Fuck Monday.
Well, I think Monday would lose in the poll, but personally, I like it.
Josh, what I'm here to tell you is that Mondays are music-oriented. Mondays.
That's why I like them.
Ah, dude, there we go. Where do you go? You go to soundcloud.com/consultation and get into that.
Where else would you go?
I don't know, but that is the place where you should be. 8 a.m. every Monday. New in rotation compilation, about 30 tracks. We fuck with hip-hop, fuck with acoustic, fuck with all that shit. All the genres blended together every single week. Josh, one more time. Just what's the worst day of the week?
Not Monday.
Because
Constant rotation is bringing you all those compilations every Monday.
Damn, Josh, I like that. Boom.
There's only one hope. It's some sort of constant rotation. In theaters. After the previews. Viewer discretion is advised.
Welcome back to After the Previews. I'm your host, Kyle. Back with my co-host, Garrett. What's up?
Hey, I'm back.
All right. So, let's start this episode how we always do. Let's start off with the box office reviews from my boy.
Yeah. I'm on it. Give me 12 seconds and I'm ready. So coming in at number one, we had Sully making $21.6 million, down 38%. That's fucking impressive showing.
Week 2, right?
Yeah, week 2, 38% drop. Didn't expect that. Total gross comes out to $70.1 million on a $60 million budget, so they're making money now. New releases coming in at 2, 3, and 4 is Blair Witch, making $9.5 million. They're not that stoked on that, but it was only a $5 million budget, so they're definitely still making money. All those low-budget horror movies are always profitable. We've seen that since Paranormal Activity.
All these articles online were talking about how Blair Witch bombed. They didn't bomb. They got second place.
It's not a bomb, but people
it's not what they expected.
I'm sure they're expecting mid-teens.
Yeah, for sure.
To be making the Sully money. You know what I mean? When you open up after a fucking movie like Sully, you're not expecting it to only drop 38%. So I bet they're expecting at least some market share.
Yeah.
Bridget Jones's Baby, $8.5 million coming in at number 3. On a $35 million budget. That's pretty rough.
I can't believe all you people went and saw Bridget Jones's Baby.
I can't believe that movie cost $35 million. Just throwing that out there. But number 4, Snowden, almost $8 million even, which is kind of funny. $40 million budget. Doing numbers. It's coming up. That's more of like an artsy movie appealing to
the Oscars.
To the conspiracy theorists and the Oscars.
Yeah, more or less. I mean, it's appealing to somebody for sure. Coming in at number 5, rounding out the top 5 is Don't Breathe. Only dropped 30% still, dude, making $5.6 million.
Yeah, they're not doing bad.
Yeah, this movie's making $75 million just in the United States on a $9 million budget. 4th week, still holding in there.
Good for them, man. I mean,
Definitely. You know there's going to be sequel talks.
Yeah, for sure. Which is sad because, like, how?
From what I understand, you don't need one, but they're definitely going to be.
Oh, they're absolutely going to. That you didn't need a sequel to Blair Witch, but you got it. You actually got 2 sequels.
Yeah, I was going to say there's already been sequels, or a sequel. Running out the top 10, When the Bow Breaks, number 6. 7 is Suicide Squad. 8, Wildlife. 9, Kubo and the Two Strings. Thank you for saying that. Still only dropping 23%. I mean, once
you keep thanking people like every week and like hyping up Kubo and the Two Strings like you were like you made it, like you directed it or something.
Kubo. Still getting closer to that budget money on its 5th week. And then number 10 is Pete's Dragon.
Well, it seems like the same movies are like they're pretty much just trading spots within the top 10.
Yeah,
not too much.
I mean,
aside
this week
from the
we
new
had all the
releases.
new ones, but yeah, more or less it's solely staying in there from last week, and then Don't Breathe is still gangbang.
Yeah, I mean, Suicide Squad's still up in there. I'm talking like top 10, not just the 5.
Yeah, definitely. Suicide Squad's in there. Kubo's still in there. Pete's Dragon holding in there.
Check that out. Hell or High Water actually went down to.
Yeah,
I thought that was. I read
6.
that backwards.
For number 6, it went down to number 11. Bad Mom's still hanging in there.
No, didn't it come from number 9?
No, it was number 6.
Oh shit.
Yeah, right here. It tells you what. Oh, sorry. Yeah, you're right. It is down from 9. Sorry, it's the 6th week that movie was out. My bad,
gotcha.
guys.
That was a good movie. I loved it.
Definitely. Other new releases is Hill Strong, Let Hope Rise, making $1.3 million at number 13. The Beatles' 8 Day a Week, the touring years, making $785,000.
That's someone just like, oh, how can we keep making money off the Beatles?
Yeah, someone had some rights somewhere and just took advantage. And then Mr. Church, haven't even heard about this.
That's Eddie
Coming in
Murphy's
number-
new movie.
Oh, right.
I don't know if it's a comedy though.
It made $380,000. $338,000, sorry. So yeah, there's that.
That's rough.
Yeah, making $900 a theater.
I hope they didn't expect that much more from that. But
I don't know. I mean,
they made less than $1 million, and I can't assume Eddie Murphy's doing a movie for less than $1 million these days. You know?
Yeah, that's true.
So.
All right, Kyle, I feel like that's the end of the box office. You want to get into the news?
Yeah, thanks for the reviews, or thanks for the scores and whatnot, bro.
Oh, dude, anytime. I can definitely read a page.
I need some headlines.
Headline.
News time. After a halt in production due to a dispute over pay, Tom Cruise is ready to start filming the next installment in the Mission Impossible franchise.
Yeah.
Production is set to resume next spring. I honestly, dude, it's one of those franchises that at this point, I can't believe they're still making more of them.
Yeah. I mean, they only get better, though, so I can't complain.
That is true. They have all gotten better. Well, I don't know. 2 didn't get better from 1.
2 didn't get better from 1, but
3 definitely got better.
That's
Yeah.
a good run. That's a good showing. I respect the 2016 state of
Mission Impossible.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm actually, like I said, I can't believe they keep making more, but I'm open to them because, like you said, they're getting better and they're also new. Like, it's a different story every time.
Yeah.
So, like, yeah, it's an action thing where, like, someone's going to find something for some reason, but that's action. That's, like, the genre. So
That's just action movies.
Exactly. So the story and the writing is always different, and even the direction is different, like, almost every time, right?
Yeah. J.J. Abrams, number 3. Number 4 was Brad Bird. Number 5, we just had fucking, I can't
remember who did the 5.
Is
but,
it McQueen? Mission.
That sounds right.
I know he wrote it. I just don't know if it was McQueen because he's directing 6, but I'm still doubting they directed 5 for some reason. Oh, McQuarrie, not McQueen. McQuarrie.
Okay.
Yeah, so he did direct number 5. So yeah, he. So
yeah, they're like offering something new to the table every time a new installment comes out. So I like that.
Yes. McQuarrie is the guy who did the rewrites on, or the rumored rewrites on Rogue One for the reshoots.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, I mean, cool.
Moving on.
Yeah.
Bryan Cranston has his eye on the role of Mr. Sinister in the upcoming Wolverine 3 we talked about last week.
Oh, God.
He's no actor has yet been chosen for the role, but Cranston says he'd really like to do it since no one's done it before. Like, they have no Mr. Sinister on screen before.
If they waste Cranston's appearance in a fucking... Fuck that, no.
You don't want Cranston as Mr. Sinister?
No, I want him to do something in like a DC movie or Marvel movie, like a proper Marvel movie.
Oh, they're not good enough?
No, it's not that. I just he's one of the best actors out right now.
No, that is true.
I would like to see him interact with that group of people rather than just coming in for like Hugh Jackman's last movie.
Like that. I mean, it would be. I don't even think I would.
It's not the same.
Honestly, I don't think I would like Bryan Cranston as Mr. Sinister anyway.
It's not the right type of person in my opinion, but
he's too old.
I can't sit here and say that Bryan Cranston would give a bad performance.
No. He would absolutely not do a bad performance.
But the adaptation and the liberties do in comparison to what the character is, it definitely on paper just face value. It wouldn't. It's not a match.
Right.
It's not a match. But.
And you're right. Like, I would definitely love to see him in like something on a much bigger spectacle.
Yeah.
Like the
no
last.
offense to Wolverine 3, dude, but it's
no. It's just they don't have the hype. They haven't built the universe that the Marvel Cinematic has.
Yeah. That's true.
Which, I mean, it's not their fault either that they haven't. It's just that they only have the rights to the mutants, and there's only so many mutant stories that can branch off.
I mean, if we just knew what the fuck was going on over there. Like, you know what I mean? If they announced like a slate of movies that would tie into one another in a proper like
that's true. They are pretty secretive at Fox.
Yeah, like we don't even like as far as we know, there's a New Mutants movie coming out like in the next 2 years, but you know what I mean? But
there's also rumors of them slowing down on the mutant universe too.
Yeah, but then I don't even want it because Mr. Sinister is an X-Men fucking villain, not even a Wolverine villain directly. Like in my opinion,
but. Simon Kinberg and Bryan Singer. Sorry, just mind blank. Yeah, Kinberg and Singer. They're pretty good with the X-Men universe. Like I enjoy their writing in basically everything they were involved with. Like even X-Men 3, like United or The Last Stand. Mm-hmm. Everyone was kind of like against that one. Like they all hated it, but. I mean, I took it for what it was, like as a movie before I took it for a comic book story. I thought that was a good movie, and I thought it was well written. So.
Oh, I think that movie's awful, and I think it's terribly written. What's next, though?
Next up, bad news for Disney's latest out of the Disney animated branch. Moana is facing racist allegations. How can it be that the first movie to represent a Polynesian culture in a fun way for kids is being attacked for racism? Well, it's because of the Halloween costume that's being made for the demigod character played by The Rock, Maui. Honestly, I saw this costume and it did not seem like a racist thing to me. Maybe it's just because I'm not Polynesian and I'm not being sensitive to their culture. But I mean, if a kid wants to be a Polynesian demigod for Halloween because he thinks it's cool, like, isn't that a good thing?
Yeah.
But I don't know. I guess it's not. But the news article that I read this from was also kind of confusing because it sounded like it was like white people were concerned because, like, they were like, oh, well, they don't have a skin tone for white kids. Like, it would just look awkward if a white kid was wearing that. But
yeah. I mean, I just don't give a fuck about this shit. I don't even if it is a deal, like, I'm sorry that we can't work past shit like this, like something so simplistic and, like, in my opinion, it's not even a big deal. Like, it's a costume.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Like, and for me, I don't see how it's racist at all. But
but it's to each its own because it's like you know very well that.
Well, people get mad. It's like,
I'm just saying, Princess and the Frog. It wasn't like the white girls had to, in order to dress like Princess and the Frog, the bitch from Princess and the Frog.
Right.
Like, it wasn't like they're blackface in it, like in the fucking box.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's like, I get it, I do, but it's at the same time, it's like, I think they mainly made it like a skin suit because of the tattoos. It wasn't more about the.
Yeah, no, it wasn't that at all. It was because he had the tattoos. Like, if they didn't have the tattoos, then they only would have had a grass skirt for boys to wear. Then that would have been even worse.
Yeah. It would. I feel like you as a parent would be more pissed that you paid $59 or $49.99 at least for a costume at Toys R Us, and then fucking have it just be a grass skirt and, like,
yeah, exactly,
a torch and, like, his little staff or whatever. I don't know. Yeah. What else are you gonna do for that guy?
That was it.
His tattoos are what give him the fucking.
That's
the
his
personality.
That's not. I mean,
the
that's his
distinctual
look.
thing. Yeah,
That's his image. That's not. It's not a costume, and nobody is saying that the tattoos are a costume.
Yeah.
But I guess that's how it was being taken when the costume was put on the market. So Disney did the right thing in this situation and took it off the shelves, leaving the only costume available from this movie to be the one for the princess herself, Moana. Anyway, regardless of your opinion on whether a costume is okay or not, you should definitely go see this movie because, like I said before, it is the first movie to feature the Polynesian culture in a fun way for kids, and it could actually be, educational for them in a fun way. So
Yeah, I would agree.
go take your kids to see this movie. Disney really does a good job putting out good stuff for kids. So
Yeah.
moving on again, Anton Fuqua is in talks to direct the third Scarface remake. We talked about it a few weeks ago. Director says that this remake couldn't come at a more perfect time in this country, mostly because he's got his eye around centering it around like Mexican culture instead of Cuban culture. So, which makes sense. I mean, like the original, after you told me that it was an original, I went and looked it up. That one was about like the Italians coming in like the 30s.
Uh-huh.
And then the updated one was the Cubans coming in during the 80s with cocaine, and that was right for the time. And then this one now, it would be Mexicans coming in with, I don't know what currently is the big thing.
Just drugs.
Yeah, just like drugs in general. Is it just like boxes of? Does it just say like they have boxes that just say drugs on them?
Yeah, very generic. You open it up, you don't know what you got. They're all worth
it's like
the same.
it's like a mystery box.
Yeah. You're paying $10 per unit.
Well, not really even $10. You're paying in $10 worth of arcade game tickets.
Yeah, more, pretty much, huh?
Anyway, I don't know. I still think. I think at that point when it's that remade, like, and I would say this about the Pacino Scarface as well, but if it's this remade, you're gonna change the story up. Why don't you just call it something else?
Yeah, like
Why does it have to be called Scarface again?
It's like making Sicario a Scarface movie just because it involves like a drug trade. And
yeah, exactly. Like
no,
if they
dude,
I feel like this movie is gonna be Sicario.
Yeah,
It's gonna just be like a Sicario with like a weird spin on it, where you're like, oh, it's this, but it's also the Bourne Identity.
Oh yeah, I can totally see that. Yeah, I don't know, man. We'll see.
We'll see it. I mean, I like Antoine Fuqua as a director, so maybe it's a good movie.
Yeah, he has that Magnificent Seven coming out this week, so that's also a remake. So let's see.
Exactly.
Let's see his remake.
And that's a remake of a remake too.
Yeah.
The original was a samurai movie.
Well, yeah. Seven Samurai.
Yep.
There we go.
Facebook is about to make it way easier to get movie tickets online. They're going to be adding Fandango services to their news feed, so you can easily see which movies are playing and buy your tickets without ever having to leave your Facebook page. Sounds like plugging in even further to me, like getting more attached to the machine.
As time goes on, man, we're just gonna keep seeing shit like this, keep seeing more crossovers between apps, and just trying to get everything in their face. Like Fandango's like, where are most people? Why are no one visiting our website? It's like, sir, they're all on Facebook. Well, fuck, we gotta get our fucking shit on Facebook.
Well, they're not gonna. Oh, yeah, that's right. I thought you meant like that's what they're gonna say in the future.
Oh, no.
I missed the beginning of it.
Yep.
I did.
Welcome,
clearly.
pal. Welcome.
But you're right. It's just two companies merging together. But
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like we're at the beginning of the Matrix right now, where we're like the prequel to the Matrix right now, where we're just getting more and more attached to these machines and shit, where all our information comes from the machines, all our opinions come from machines, all our most favorite shit comes from machines.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's scary,
Technology, man.
but it's the future.
Yep.
Fuck it. Jurassic World was a massive success, so it's no surprise that the sequel will be given a large budget. How big do you think the next one is, Garrett?
250. I don't know.
260 million.
Oh, okay.
Over. That is nuts. They better have Jurassic Sex Park. I don't know. Like, I want to see dinosaurs having sex.
I mean, the first one, Jurassic World, just made 207 opening weekend. So and it's $1 billion movie. So
No, definitely.
it's like
I just mean like I want to see an insanely huge spectacle movie. Like I want Chris Pratt to be like, all right, remember what I said about Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2? Okay, no, I'm doing it again. Jurassic World 2, Jurassic Universe.
he would say, like, you already know.
Well, I know he's going to,
Yeah,
but
you already know.
like I want him to be like seriously like pumped on. Oh my God, this movie is even bigger than that last one I just did that I said was huge. I want him to be that pumped. If he's not that pumped, then this movie, that budget wasn't worth it to me.
Yeah. So Jurassic World made $1.6 billion.
Jesus
or, I mean, yeah, million.
Christ.
No, $1.6 billion. Yeah. All right, cool.
That's insane.
So it outpaced the Avengers total by
You know why?
by $100 million, over $160 million.
You know why?
I mean, just inflation and a lot of other things, but why?
Nostalgia.
Yeah, that too.
All the people who were too old to get into the Avengers when we did they were still young enough to be like stoked on Jurassic Park back in the day.
Yep.
So
And then,
more people.
yeah.
And then now they're also bringing their kids. They're like, oh, you should have seen when I was a kid, when I was your age or younger.
Yeah.
Or older? Fuck it. I don't know.
Because we only have 4 movies that are in the top 50 highest grossing movies ever made from this year. And we got Civil War at 12 so far, Zootopia at 24, Jungle Book at 30, and Finding Dory at 32.
Wow.
Yeah, who would have thought Zootopia outpaced Finding Dory?
Yeah.
Anyways.
That's weird. Anyway, Karen Gillan. People on the internet have been complaining again because I guess they don't like that Karen Gillan's dressed in small clothes in the only picture from Jumanji that has been released yet.
That was an awkward picture.
Yeah, I mean, it was an awkward picture, but look at Kevin Hart. He's wearing like the most goofy shit you've ever seen.
Yeah.
And
I mean, so is Jack Black too.
yeah, everybody looks goofy as shit in the picture, but oh no, she's goofy and her clothes are small, so we have to complain because this is sexist. Well, maybe you should do what she said and watch the movie first, because she heard these complaints and responded, yes, I'm wearing child-sized clothes. Yes, there's a reason. The payoff is worth it, I promise. So, comes down to this. See the fucking movie before you start bitching about it, internet.
What if they're children at one point and then they're
Yeah,
not?
exactly. What if they're kids and then like, oh shit, they
Sounds
came back
retarded,
out of
but
the...
whatever.
Dude, that's literally what happened in the first one, though.
I know, but still.
Will
it's like-
Parrish?
Still though, why? Never mind. I get it. We're good.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to get into it. I just,
No, I know what you mean. I'm not trying to like.
I
I'm
just
not
hate
trying to stick
that-
up for this movie.
I just don't want another hash.
Revamp, remake.
No, remakes are cool. Just think of some other plot device to carry along the story. You know?
Oh yeah, I get you.
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying like
the exact
in
thing
general.
that you just said, like, oh, it happened in the original is why I was saying it was. Like,
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, no. I'm talking to the internet now, but I'm saying you gotta watch the movie before you start complaining about something, before you start assuming it has sexist connotations or racial connotations or anything. If you see only just one still, you don't know anything about the movie except for what color it's gonna be.
Yeah. Go Kyle. Tell him. Fuck him up.
Anyway,
Fuck him up.
let's move on
'em
because I don't
Fuck
need to be
'em
your
up.
teacher
Yeah.
anymore, I don't think.
Fuck him up. Fuck
Will Ferrell. Will Ferrell bailed out of working on the Captain Dad movie less than 2 weeks before the film was scheduled to begin principal photography.
Fuck him up, Kyle.
Did you catch that last bit there, Garrett?
I did
hear
not.
that headline?
I missed
Did you get that
it.
headline?
I missed your headline. Yeah. I feel like a lot of people did. So let's just back it up for a second. I'll start saying "fuck him up" and Go ahead.
Okay. Anyway, yeah.
Kyle, fuck him up.
Okay, so what I was saying was Will Ferrell bailed out of working on the Captain Dad movie less than 2 weeks before the film was scheduled to begin principal photography.
I don't know what Captain Dad is.
I don't know what it is either. I'm assuming it's some kind of goofy family comedy or something.
Maybe.
But for whatever reason, 2 weeks before they're about to start shooting, he just was like, yeah, you know what? I'm good. Not cool, Will Ferrell. Not cool. No official word has been said about his reason for dropping the project yet. As for Captain Dad director, Sebastian Silva and his crew are working on finding a replacement for Ferrell and are hoping to resume production and get the movie into theaters by the scheduled release date.
Hell yeah.
Not likely, though, being that they were supposed to start shooting Wednesday.
Fuck.
So,
man.
good luck to them. Good luck to Sebastian Silva. Will Ferrell, I hope whatever reason it is that you bailed, I hope it gets cleared up because, I mean, that sucks.
Yeah, it's his prerogative though. Sometimes, you know what I mean.
Yeah, I mean, you got to do what you got to do, man. You got to make your own life decisions and everything. We're not here to judge. We're here to report.
Yeah, that's a good way to look at it.
You ever wanted to experience Pandora?
Like the Avatar.
Yeah, like James Cameron's world.
Yeah.
Well, if you want to see that world again, but you're tired of waiting for the sequels, you can head on over to Taiwan December 7th and see the new exhibit, Avatar: Discovering Pandora.
Oh shit.
Real talk, this is basically an interactive museum where you learn about a world that doesn't exist, as far as we know.
Really?
Like, it's a museum about a fake planet.
Okay.
So you're gonna go, like, nobody goes to museums about our planet.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
So I don't know. I mean, I just feel like they literally could have done this on the internet.
Aren't like all museums about our planet, kind of?
I mean, yeah.
All right.
That's what I'm saying. Like, people don't go to museums for entertainment that much anymore.
Oh,
like,
I thought you meant. Oh, never mind. I thought you meant like the Museum of Earth would not sell well.
Oh, yeah, no. I just mean, like, people don't go to museums that much anymore. So, like, why open up a museum about a planet that doesn't exist where you, like, learn about the animals and the plants and shit on that planet? Like,
I would agree.
It's a walk-in encyclopedia.
Yeah, that movie made a lot of money, but there's no fucking way I'm gonna go see that.
Yeah, and especially not in Taiwan.
Yeah.
I probably wouldn't have done it if it was in LA.
It's probably,
unless it was cheap as fuck.
Probably like the only place that shit's still popular.
Right. Anyway, Neil Blomkamp, you know him. He did Chappie. He did Elysium. He did District 9, which most people would say is his only good movie of those three. I disagree. I liked all three, but whatever. He's directing a short movie called The Escape about an action driver. He's doing this for BMW Films. It's kind of a reboot of something that they posted a while back. Anyway, the short is going to star Clive Owen as the driver. You know him from The International and Inside Man. John Barenthal from Walking Dead and Daredevil. Yeah. He's going to be in that. Dakota Fanning from I Am Sam and Man on Fire. She's going to be in that. Vera Farmiga from The Departed and The Conjuring 2. She's going to be in that. That's like a hardcore cast for a short film.
Definitely.
So I'm going to look for it. You know what? Whatever. You people can say all you want about Elysium and Chappie. I'm going to go see The Escape short film by Neil Blomkamp. And then hopefully when he's done with this, he gets into another feature-length film because I want to see another one.
Yeah.
I don't know. What do you think?
I mean, cool.
What do you think about a short film being made for BMW Films? Like,
I mean, I will not watch it. So.
This is literally just propaganda for BMW. Like, look how fucking awesome our cars are. And these guys say so.
It's definitely a little weird. I would 100% agree with that. No doubt about it.
You know what's even weirder is they've done this before. Like, this is a reboot of a film they already did.
Oh. Well, there we go.
It's weird. Anyway, Jack Reacher Never Go Back is in the works, but Paramount Pictures doesn't want you to just watch the movie. They want you to experience the movie in 8-bit form.
Oh, shit.
Did you hear about this?
No.
They want you to know what it's like to be like Jack Reacher, so they released an online 8-bit side-scroller for people to play in anticipation of the sequel. We'll post the link for that on our Facebook page. That way, any of you with office jobs like me, you guys can go play at work.
There you go.
No, don't play at work. I'm just kidding. Play at work. Don't play. The game is fun. I already played it at work.
Uh-oh. There you go.
Anyway, last but not least, Mark Wahlberg is currently working with LeBron James to make a movie about fantasy basketball and the shenanigans that two dudes get into at a fantasy basketball camp.
Okay.
This sounds fucking dumb. I don't know.
Yeah.
Garrett, are you into fantasy sports at all?
I mean...
Fuck no.
No, not really.
I am not either, dude. I mean, I don't see the allure of pumping up the... Let's pump up the tedium of watching sports and interject the nonstop laugh-a-minute fun of statistics. I'm I'm not following you guys there with your fantasy teams, but whatever, whatever floats your boat.
Hey, shout out to Instant Replay, though.
Shout out to Instant Replay.
Yeah.
We'll see you on the movie trivia.
100%. I already talked to them about it. They're with it.
Dope.
Yeah.
All right.
So a little sneak peek for the audience.
A little sneak peek for the audience. What's up? You want to talk about Marvel or you want to talk about DC?
Marvel, go for it.
All right, let's talk about Marvel. First up in the Marvel news, Chadwick Boseman, or better known to Marvel fans as the Black Panther,
Rar.
has said that the upcoming Black Panther solo film will focus on T'Challa's origin and will fill in the blanks that were left open in Civil War. Should be getting a good look at Wakanda and its culture in the upcoming film then. That's pretty cool.
Interesting.
I did want to know more about Black Panther in the movie universe, because if you've read in the comics, Wakanda is like really super weird and like mystical and shit. Really hardcore. It's like hard to follow. I didn't read it for very long because I couldn't.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's actually it for Marvel news, so let's head over to DC for their news.
Nice.
Elena Anaya released... Sorry. Elena Anaya recently teased her part in Wonder Woman. Without giving away too many details, she revealed that she will be the villain and a traditional comic book villain, commenting that her character is going to be a nightmare for Wonder Woman and whoever the person is that Chris Pine is playing. Do you know who Chris Pine's playing off the top of your head?
Steve Trevor.
Cool.
Steve Trevor.
Right on.
Mr. Steven Trevor.
Along with the
It's
teaser.
Steve Trevor, okay?
Is it? Okay.
It's fucking Steve Trevor.
Steve Trevor. Got it. I wrote it down.
Steven Trevor! Steve Trevor. I'm going to just act like I have Tourette's every time that you bring up Wonder Woman now. This is now a thing. Steve Trevor. Never going to be able to talk. I can't say like Steve. If I say Steve very calmly, it can never be followed by the word Trevor. Like if I do, it's just like Steve Trevor. Oh, fuck. Happening again. Fuck. All right, go ahead.
All right.
Do you need me to say the name again?
I got the name.
You got it down?
I got the name of a doctor who might be able to help you with that.
Trevor. Steven Trevor.
I'm gonna give you my doctor's number.
Dude, is his name Steven Trevor?
Nope, his name
Like
is
I could
not
be like
Dr.
Dr. Trevor, but the minute he's like, call me Steven Trevor, I'm just like, Steven Trevor.
He'll fix that.
And all right.
He'll get you fixed.
Did you get the name though? Do I need
I
to
did.
say
I
it?
did
All
get
right,
the name.
cool. Yeah.
Wait, was it Steve Trevor?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's exactly.
I thought for a second you said Cleve Trevor.
Cleve Trevor.
Anyway, along with the teaser of information, there's also a photo of her character floating around that we put on our Facebook page, so go check that out. Her shit is creepy.
damn.
Half her fucking face is like falling off. It's weird. This one's a long shot in my opinion, but I think it'd be perfect.
Okay.
DC fans on the internet have been talking, and the pot has been stirred. We want Shia LaBeouf playing a certain character in the next Batman stories. Which character, Garrett?
Wait. Repeat the question.
Shia LaBeouf. We want him in the DC universe, specifically the Batman stories. What character do we want him as? What do you think? Think about Shia LaBeouf and his past roles. Think about him as a person.
There's no answer to this. Are you trying to get me to pick a certain anser?
There is an answer.
There's no correct answer.
Yeah, there is. When you hear it?
No, there's not.
In my head, it is.
It would either be like, he would make a very interesting, different Two-Face, but I feel like the dichotomy of that character arc
cool
would
too,
be very cool. And then the Riddler, he'd probably be pretty cool as well. So go ahead.
How about Jason Todd, Red Hood?
No.
Are you serious? No?
No.
No? Why?
No, it can't be. That's such a waste. Why the fuck?
Why?
Why are we giving him? The Red Hood would be cool, but like, do we really want to look at the Red Hood and be like, that's Shia LaBeouf?
Fuck yeah.
Nah.
Dude, the Red Hood as Shia LaBeouf?
I understand me saying the Riddler is kind of still like Jim Carrey like and like is kind of cringeworthy, but dude, no, not Shia LaBeouf with Ben. No, dude, that just feels real weird to me. Dude, I think he'd do great. I love Shia LaBeouf, you know that, but nah.
I see it as perfect.
I picture this being like a young up and coming actor that we don't know.
You saw Lawless, right?
I want to feel for it because I don't know who this face is, if that makes sense. Did I see Lawless? No, I've never seen Lawless.
Okay, I do agree with that last statement you made, though.
What?
That you want to feel it because you don't know who his face, like you don't know his face.
Well, I just don't want to look at it and be like, oh, Shia LaBeouf is really making me believe that he's Jason Todd. I don't want to think that. I don't even like. If it was anybody that with like a name like that, where it's just like, dude, like you're so
I thought you meant
popular.
you wanted like the mystery, like, oh, who is it?
Yeah, well, that too, but like that comes naturally with an unknown, whereas like I was saying, that's already that's encrypted into the DNA of what Jason Todd services in that story that you're mentioning.
Yeah,
like the Red Hood story and just that whole arc. Like a lot of it is the mystery of that character, and I feel like Shia LaBeouf going into the role in comparison to an unknown, if you were to put their acting abilities as an equal for this argument, Shia LaBeouf would be about 3 steps backwards because he's trying to work to
that's true.
sell me as Shia LaBeouf.
That's true for you. I understand why you think that.
No, there's no, like I said, there's no correct answer.
Yeah.
But that's
Okay,
why
that's why in my head
I
I
thought
thought it was
about that
correct.
too when you even posed the question. But it was just one of those things where it was like, nah, because we already know that he's dead. We already know that Joker killed him, and I can't picture Jared Leto killing like Shia LaBeouf without it just being like, this is a star power, star-studded like situation going on here. Like these are all people that I know. You know what I mean? Like
I didn't even think of that.
Like okay, I'll suspend the belief you really made Jared Leto look different. Cool, but how different can
Not that different.
Yeah, but it's enough to where I'm looking at the Joker. You know what I mean? There's enough physical and certain cues, especially in his performance, where it's like, that's the Joker. It's a different type of Joker. Still the Joker. But with the Red Hood, you have to look at that motherfucker's face once he takes off the mask. And he's just like, the fuck, you're Shia LaBeouf? Like, oh man, like Jesus, like really, like this whole time you're this badass, and now I know you're Shia LaBeouf, and like that would take some people out of the movie. I feel like that's my argument.
That's fair. The reason I say Shia LaBeouf would be perfect is because like I just think of that like that teen angst of Disturbia mixed with the really dialed in focus of like Fury, or no, not Fury, because he's more like faithful, like. But I mean, he was pretty hardcore in that. But no, like Disturbia mixed with maybe like Eagle Eye, mixed with I
like the draws
like the end of Lawless.
Yeah, but you have to picture that like Shia LaBeouf is in a more Nymphomaniac, Fury, that movie coming out later on this year. Like,
yeah,
there's
American
a lot
Honey.
of different. Yeah, there's a lot of movies where you have to look at that's what Shia LaBeouf is kind of doing.
Right.
And the reason I first went to Two-Face is like number one, I had to acknowledge that he's not the. Like, you know, when you picture
He's
Two-Face,
not the Transformers action star anymore.
Yeah, it's like for him to make a callback, I feel like that's almost doing a disservice to his ability as an actor. Whereas I try to pick a villain or a Batman character that was very much like arc driven. Like that's something that he could sink his teeth in, because you know that's not straight up like Harvey Dent necessarily. You know what I mean? You wouldn't think of Shia LaBeouf as Harvey Dent, but you know the minute that Shia starts getting into like the different things that make Harvey Dent and all the various like travesties and shit, and that transformation from like light to dark and stuff, I feel like he could just really do something
that's way
cool.
better. That'd be cool.
I was just giving that was my thinking, because it sucks when you have people like that. It's like when people are like, oh, we need Matt Damon as Robin, or like we need Matt Damon as something. I'm just like, why do we need like that's Matt Damon, dude? You know what I mean? Like Batman, obviously half his face is covered. Ben Affleck has an amazing chin, it works. But like, think about who they picked. They have Jason Momoa, Ezra Miller, Gal Gadot,
who was relatively small,
Henry Cavill. No, they're all small. None of those are household names.
Well, she wasn't a household name. No
one's other than Ben Affleck.
Right.
Yeah, so I'm saying like you're naturally picking
Jesse
people.
Eisenberg.
That's a very secondary character in one movie of a universe.
True,
you know what I mean? So it's like, I get it. And Jesse Eisenberg is he's on the cusp of like a household.
What about
name.
Lois Lane?
Amy Adams.
Amy Adams?
Yeah, like, but again, I'm not talking about like just people.
You're talking
in the
about
movie.
titular characters.
I'm not. There's Lawrence Fishburne. I think
Yeah.
he's a big person, but it's like no one's talking about Lawrence Fishburne in this. Like, oh, I wonder
That's
what
true.
he's going to
The only
contribute to
person
this
talking about Lois
DCU.
Lane was the past Lois Lane.
Yeah, you know what I mean? It's like, not to take away from that, but you automatically are gonna, that's what you do, and that just proves the point, is that that's what they're doing. Is it seems like they're picking people in these roles that
Are too big for the role.
I feel like they're making sure that the character is bigger than the actor for the
Okay.
most part. So by nature, when you cast a Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman, you're naturally gonna cast a Chris Pine in that role, because that's the face that they're gonna look and be like, oh, he's in this movie, maybe I'll check it out, I'm already interested, you know what I mean?
Okay.
And it brings in the ladies in a
Yeah,
lady movie.
that makes
you know what I
sense.
mean? But that's just how they're casting, and it'd be very weird to see like Matt Damon be the Red Hood. Like, I'd be for like Matt Damon being Oliver Queen. That'd be sick as
Yeah,
fuck.
that'd be cool.
But I'm saying that with the
Fucking,
contingency that
like
we know
a 40-year-old
that
Arrow.
yeah, dude, like a 40. I just pick Matt Damon with a fucking
give him a
beard.
goatee.
Yeah, well, I would love. That's my favorite Green Arrow, is long-haired, grizzled motherfucker.
Oh, that's the real Green Arrow.
Yeah. I mean, shout out to Stephen Amell, but
Yeah, I mean, he's doing a good job. He's a good actor, but
I liked that show.
Yeah.
Literally nowadays, 2016, my opinion of Arrow, the TV series, is thank you for giving me Flash. Like, I'm sorry, it sucks.
no, it's corny. It's a corny show.
It got so corny. I mean,
Yeah,
I wasn't even. That's just by nature how the CW works. All
Yeah.
their shit's a little bit more soapy.
It's YA.
Yeah, it's definitely YA, but you can do it intelligently and not talk down to your audience and dumb it down with these love triangles and shit and like, well, they won't.
Yeah, but we think that now. But when we were YA age, when we were that demographic, we wouldn't have thought that.
No.
Like, we wouldn't have been like, oh, they're dumbing it down for.
No,
well,
but you
man, I
can't
don't know.
sit
Maybe you
here
and I.
No,
We've
yeah,
been talking about movies like this for a while,
a long time, but
But still, like, there was an age where we wouldn't have looked at movies like that.
I would argue that most people who watch Arrow and Flash are not in that YA demographic. I would definitely argue that. I would say most of the CW's network is YA, so that's why most of their show, almost every show has that tone, because that's the audience that'll tune in. Like,
Yeah,
what's
no,
the
no.
Flash? I don't know, but Vampire
But it's a new,
Diaries is on
but it's a new show
afterwards.
right
Yeah.
before Vampire. Yeah,
So
exactly.
if it maintains that tone that they're familiar with, it's a safe thing. It's a safety
Exactly.
blanket.
That's what I mean. Like,
Arrow
I don't
did
think
it
their
in a
target
retarded way.
I don't think their target was YA. I think they were just hoping for YA to become a target.
Like what's his name, Grant Gustin's relationship with Iris in that show. That wasn't dumb. That wasn't a dumb relationship. They didn't get together the first week, kiss, and then like next week they didn't kiss.
Right.
You know what I mean? They just kissed at the end of the second season. That's like dragging it out. But what this point versus Arrow's Oliver and Felicity thing. I'm sorry, I'm getting into like an Arrow thing, but I just really want to put this in here because we don't have a television podcast. So I just wanna get
it's
into
cool.
this.
I mean,
Fucking
we were gonna talk about
Oliver-
TV for a while, but we got too
Oliver
much
and
movie shit.
Felicity, fucking the minute that they start getting together, then that whole show just went downhill in my opinion. And I don't know. It's
Yeah,
just
no, I agree. It just became too corny. They didn't focus on. It felt like they weren't focusing on real writing at that point. It just felt like they were focusing on sensationalism.
Greg Berlanti got pretty fucking busy too with like Supergirl, Legends of Tomorrow.
I was gonna say, yeah, he just brought up like
Riverdale.
a bunch more shows.
I mean, he's a
fucking
genius,
Riverdale.
but I'm stoked for that. Shout out to Cole Sprouse.
Okay, Archie.
I'm fucking stoked for that movie.
That's so weird.
It's gonna be random and it's gonna be not my demographic, but I'm super excited. What do
Well,
you
let's
got?
move on.
Yeah,
let's
definitely.
move into sadder news. We got the obituaries. Kind of a new segment. I think we're gonna try out. We'll see if it works. But this is the obituaries. We're gonna talk about who passed away. First up, Charmaine Carr, who played Liesl von Trapp in Sound of Music, passed away at 73 last Monday morning. This one kind of hurts. I'm not gonna lie. If I'm being super open about this one, I loved The Sound of Music when I was a kid. When I was like a little kid. Mm-hmm. Some of my earliest memories are of just me singing songs from that musical.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I can't even remember where I was. I can't hear my voice or I mean, I can only hear my voice. Sorry, not I can't.
That was some fucking weird ass haiku.
You're like, wow, man, this fucking
is
memory
deep.
thing is
This is
weird.
deep.
No, I can. I can literally only hear my voice as a little kid in like random places, humming along with like 16 going on 17 or So Long Farewell. So I don't know. I think that movie is one of the original seeds planted in my mind as a kid that got me into loving movies and music as much as I do. So that one kind of sucks. But thank you, Charmaine Carr. Rest in peace. 73 is pretty young too.
Mm-hmm.
Like considering people living like to over 100 now.
Yeah, but I mean, once you hit that age, unless you're really good, I feel like you have to make a life decision that you're going to live to 100 years old.
That's
I
true.
firmly believe that, because once you hit 60 and 70, you're too susceptible to diseases, like all the bullshit that you did with your life. Like,
Yeah.
You know, no offense, like
No,
this
no,
is
no, no.
completely-
Yeah, no.
I didn't want to
It's-
sound
it's-
insensitive to the fact that she passed away. I don't know why she passed away. I don't know how she passed away, but.
No, I mean I don't think they even reported anything yet.
But I'm just saying,
but yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah,
give or
like-
take, I feel like you really gotta plan this shit out. But there's
Yeah.
gonna be a day where the minute someone's born, like from then on, like we could never die. Maybe you figure out. Maybe we're gonna get chips in our head where it tells you literally.
Hey,
you
real
need-
talk. I'll tell you
need-
about this later. But
You need
there's
40% more sodium. You could eat
there's some
these.
no, there's something in the works. I'll
Right.
tell you about it
I'm
later.
sure.
That's secret shit. Anyway.
Kyle works for the government. I
Kyle-
guess. What the fuck?
Anyway, Wednesday morning, it was reported that Curtis Hanson, director of L.A. Confidential and 8 Mile, he also passed away at
Yeah.
the age of 71. Hanson only directed 17 movies in his entire career, all pretty low key, but in the scope of modern filming, they're low key. But some of these movies were like really, really good. Like I said,
Cult
he did.
followings, cult favorites. Definitely.
Yeah, absolutely. He did 8 Mile. He did L.A. Confidential. He did The Hand That Rocks the Cradle. He did Chasing Mavericks. Like those were all like really good movies. Like, and again, like as good as they were, still pretty low key in like spectacle, but I don't know, really good. Eminem paid tribute to him in a statement on Billboard saying, Curtis Hanson believed in me and our crazy idea to make a rap battle movie set in Detroit. Basically made me into an actor for 8 Mile. I'm lucky I got to know him. So that's pretty cool. It's nice to see people still, looking that far back to pay respects. So rest in peace, Curtis Hanson.
Definitely.
Let's move on to something a little bit brighter. Casting announcements. Da-da-da. Who's in the next new movies? Pacific Rim 2. It's already been announced, but John Boyega is going to be Stacker Pentecost, son of Idris Elba's character from the first one. You know John Boyega from The Force Awakens.
I've heard that name.
Yeah, I mean he's getting pretty popular now. I think he's one of them young kids out of the House of Mouse, right? Scott Eastwood from Suicide Squad, Clint Eastwood's son as well. He's been cast. No word on what his character's name is yet, but whatever. They got their lead character this week, though, Kaylee Spaney. This is actually her debut performance. She's got another movie coming out soon that's like... It's I don't know what it's about. I think it's an indie movie. Or it's a short or something. I don't know. It's not as big of a scale as Pacific Rim 2. So, in a lead as her debut. That's pretty cool. Jin Tian. I'm so American right now. This is offensive. I'm sorry, but I believe the Chinese actress's name is Jin Tian. Again, no word on what her character is. Probably a co-pilot in one of the kaiju fighters. She's been in a bunch of Chinese movies, one of them with Jackie Chan. I can't remember which one. But she's also going to be in Kong Skull Island coming out next year. So keep your eye out for that. That's Pacific Rim 2.
Nice.
There's a movie coming out called Meg.
Okay.
Not gonna lie to you, I have no idea what it's about. But Cliff Curtis.
Keep talking. I feel like it's about a shark for some reason. But anyways, keep going.
Oh,
Just keep going.
yeah. Now I'm really thinking about it. But anyway, Cliff Curtis. He's on Fear the Walking Dead, and he was in Sunshine. He is going to be an operations chief aboard Mana 1.
Meg.
Something about a ship. I know this.
When a submersible lies disabled at the bottom of the Mariana Trench, an expert deep-sea diver is forced to confront his fears and risk everything on a single question. Could a megalodon, a giant the
This
largest
is
marine
fucking
predator
dumb.
that ever existed, still be alive and on the hunt?
Do people not pay attention to science? No one can dive at that depth. You'd get crushed by the weight of the ocean.
Jason Statham. Why do you want that? Why do you want real life to apply into movies? Anyways, Ruby Rose, Rainn Wilson, Cliff Curtis, Bing Bing Lee, and like you said.
That is dumb.
I'm excited.
I'm not gonna buy it.
It's based off a book. Anyways.
Robin Hood Origins. They have Taron Egerton cast as Robin Hood. He's from Kingsman Secret Service. He was that kid. Jamie Foxx is Little John, Robin Hood's, best friend.
Yep.
Partner in crime. Jamie Foxx from fucking all these awesome movies. Ray, Horrible Bosses,
You don't gotta explain
Django
who
Unchained.
Jamie Foxx is.
Yeah, but come on. I don't know. I'm keeping it consistent or some shit.
Yeah.
Eve Hewson is going to be Maid Marian. You know her from Bridge of Spies and Enough Said. Other than that, I'm not sure what else you know her from because I don't know that name. Jamie Dornan is in talks to play Will Scarlet. Jamie Dornan from 50 Shades of Grey.
Yep.
Andy Warhol is getting a biopic called Warhol. Jared Leto is being... I believe he's in talks right now. I don't think it's for sure, but Jared Leto's being looked at for the part of Andy Warhol, so that's cool. And then Alita, Battle Angel. It's the adaptation of that manga. It's like
James
Japanese.
Cameron produced.
Yeah. James Cameron produced it. I don't remember who's directing it now, but Rosa Salazar, she is possibly the lead role, or she's the lead role, Alita. Why did I put a question mark there? Because I'm a dumbass. I don't know how to write notes to myself. Anyway, Rosa Salazar is going to be the lead role. Ed Skrein from Deadpool, he was Ajax.
Robert Rodriguez is directing.
That's the one. I should have known that. I'm an
Sin
idiot.
City and all that good shit.
Yeah. No, Sin City? I thought that was Frank Miller.
It is Frank Miller. No, he directed it. I was right. He wrote it, maybe.
Oh, yeah,
Sin City is
Frank
the writer
Miller.
of the original
Frank
graphic
Miller wrote
novel.
it. Right. Anyway, sorry. Ed Skrein,
challenge
Ajax
me.
and Deadpool. He's going to be the evil cyborg Zapan. Christoph Waltz from Django Unchained and Inglourious Bastards. He'll be in it. And Jackie Earl Haley will be in it. So, interesting cast. Strange origin. Whatever.
There once was a lad who never had music. Then he went on to SoundCloud. Then he found constant rotation. Then he knew that he had the fucking plug for the hottest shit that you've ever heard. Yeah, constant rotation, in rotation compilation. Head on over there. Every Monday we got the hottest shit. You like the Katos, you like the Jeremiah Taylors, you like the Dylan Ponders, you like the Emilio Paredes. Everyone fucks with that shit. Don't fuck around. Go over there. Do me a favor. Do us a favor. Do your dog a favor. Do your grandma a flavor. Yeah, give her a flavor, dude. No, do her a favor. Send her the link. SoundCloud.com/constant rotation. New and rotation compilations every Monday. Do that shit now. All right, I'm gonna introduce a new segment real quick. It's gonna be the Reddit roundup. I'm gonna just run off about 10 of the top news stories at the moment on Reddit /r/movies, and then you're just gonna pick one that's your favorite.
Okay. Just like you're just going to read me the headline?
Yeah, we're just. I mean, that's all that. What do you mean? Yeah.
All right.
That's all you need to know. It tells you everything. Power Rangers cast Bill Hader as Alpha 5. There's the Ghost in the Shell clips that debuted today. Disney confirms a Star Wars anthology movie for 2020. The It remake has officially wrapped filming. Super Troopers will have live bears. All the past sequences in Assassin's Creed will be in Spanish. Trespass Against Us just put out its first trailer. That's the new movie coming out. There's a new poster for John Wick 2. Transformers.
That's on our Facebook page. Go check it out. It shit's tight.
Transformers: The Last Night. They put a featurette up on the Paramount Pictures.
I don't care about Transformers anymore.
YouTube channel. No one cares. No, of course not. Jumanji, Sony cast Rise Darby and Morgan Turner. So there's that. Equalizer 2 starts filming in 2017. Anton Fuqua and Denzel are going to return. And
surprise,
just to round it up, let's pick a new one. Alfonso Cuarón and Emmanuel Lubezki are teaming up again for Cuarón's new movie. They recently worked on Gravity. And by recently, I mean within the last few years. Any of those stick out to you, man?
You had me at Live Bears.
Live Bears was the
on
one?
the set of Super Troopers.
Was it my delivery or was it just
No,
like
it's
bears?
fucking live bears on the set of Super Troopers.
So
We're
my
talking about
delivery was
broken
bad.
lizard dudes dealing with live bears.
There you go.
I'm in.
There you go.
Though, before that, I was stoked on that Star Wars.
And Duncan Jones is shooting his new sci-fi film Mute next week, and it definitely will have a connection to Moon. So that's probably my favorite, actually.
I don't know what that means.
Go watch Moon. Seriously, Kyle. Like,
all right, I will.
Can you do that this week? Can you watch Moon?
Yeah.
Yeah, watch. Like, seriously, that's a movie that you need to watch.
All
that
right.
movie's fucking tight.
I can do that.
Yeah, what's next?
What's next? Let's talk about fun facts.
We're gonna make it
Do
quick.
you believe in facts after fun? Yeah, it's quick.
Pick one more segment that you really want to do today.
Okay.
Is
Oh, you
this
mean
the
like
one?
right now?
Yeah, like this is the one.
No. Fuck that then. I want to do the one where you guess shit.
All right, let's do this. I like that one too.
Fuck a fun fact. Okay, you get to guess.
Sorry, I did the Reddit roundup just because I felt like we missed a few just things that were dropping today. So I just wanted to throw this in there.
I was posting a lot of stuff on our Facebook.
No, yeah, guys. Honestly, our Facebook page is the most direct way to get the news. Kyle kills it on like that.
Like if we don't talk about something that is big news, like that comes through either Screen Rant or like Cinema Blend or movie news, whatever. Like if we don't talk about some big shit on the show, it's probably there's a good chance it's on our Facebook page, unless it's just like unbelievably like nobody cares about it, speculative bullshit. Yeah, then I'm not gonna talk about it. But
I like the idea of the Reddit roundup. I don't know. We'll let the audience decide, and we'll talk about it. Obviously.
Yeah.
I like the idea of it just for little things like Disney confirms that there's Star Wars anthology movie for 2020. We don't have anything else to say because like. What else? Like we're just going to be speculating at that point.
Yeah, I think I think that might have been one of the fun facts.
Just saying it out loud. There you go. Oh, so there you go. We hit it anyways. But
that's another thing too. Is like if
rap filming, those are not things that we need to talk about.
Yeah, we don't give we don't give a shit about.
But
those
a mention
things.
is doable.
Right.
Definitely.
So anyway, you get to choose what you want to guess this week.
Thank you.
I gave you some choices.
Was a bummer.
So we've got one category is 9 DC characters.
Can we call this Garrett Guesses?
Yes. That's why he's the producer.
Garrett's Guesses.
9 DC characters that will probably die in the next 5 years. That's category number 1.
DC. What do you mean? Like the characters in
the movies.
In the movies.
Yeah.
Who's gonna die in the next 9 years?
No, in the next 5 years. Oh. Like within the next
like,
5 movies or so.
Okay.
Yeah, it's weird. That's number 1.
That's vague. Are villains on there as well?
Yeah. It's spread across. I don't know. I didn't really like that one too much, but I put it on because I know you like DC.
Yeah, no worries.
Top 10 action movies of 2015.
Yeah, I don't know if
it's a little thinking back, and to be honest, those are bullshit movies.
Is Ex Machina on there?
Ex Machina is not on. That's not an action movie.
It's pretty actiony. There's some.
It's not end where she punches him.
Yeah, you're right.
And then you've got top 10 highest paid actors of all time.
Sometimes when I remember Ex Machina, it for some reason
it's more hardcore than
yeah. In my head, it's like iRobot with a chick.
Yeah, you're picturing a fucking anime like cartoon.
Well, because I'm picturing also like the Oscars, like when they did the sizzle reel for that movie, it did kind of come across as an action movie. That shit was
okay.
Funny. Anyways, continue. That was a terrible example. That's why I was even like, I don't know if I could do that.
Okay, yeah, definitely. Okay, so your choices have been narrowed down to 2. You get to either guess the 9 characters in DC universe that are probably gonna die in the next 5 years. Though this is just that what we think might die, like not even that are for sure. You can't look.
I didn't know you had them listed. My bad.
Yeah.
I was trying to get a reminder of what's the next one. So there's just 2.
The other choice is top 10 highest paid actors of all time. And actors is actors and actresses. They just
they're both actors.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck it. Let's just do the DC movie characters, I guess. the actors I could do, but like I don't know, all time's hard, dude. Like John Wayne, is it adjusted for inflation?
No, you know what? I'm gonna tell you right now, they're all modern actors.
So like Sandler
is on there, number 8, 40 million per movie.
Murphy.
Actually, well, that would make him number 2 or 3.
Tom Cruise
is not on there.
Eddie Murphy
is not on there.
Tom Hanks
is on there. He is number 5.
Downey Jr.
is on there
The
at
Rock.
number 6. No,
The
7.
Rock's not on there yet.
The Rock is not on there.
All right.
We're talking all time.
Yeah.
We're like this is average per movie.
Average per movie.
Yeah, like their overall net worth.
If he has
versus
a year
how
like
many
this
movies
year
they've
for
done.
the next few years, which is his slate is full. Don't doubt it, bro.
Average is gonna drop.
His average is gonna increase because he's.
That's if he gets paid a shitload of money for all of them. Like
he's the highest paid actor this year.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I'm saying if he has a year like
I thought you
this
meant
year
like
for
if
the
he's
next
just
few
this
years.
busy.
Got you.
All the time.
Yeah. Obviously, the money talks as well.
Yeah.
I like how we picked the DC one, but we were
Yeah,
running
but you
with that.
started guessing this one because
Well,
you
I
just
was like,
said
I don't know,
Sandler.
Sandler. Seems
Well, you're
like legit.
now you know. I want you to guess the DC one now too.
All right. Let me get 3 more guesses, and if I get 3 for 3, we'll continue with this list. So wait.
You already got Adam Sandler at number 7.
Okay.
You got Tom Hanks at number 5.
Okay.
You got Robert Downey Jr. at number 6.
Okay.
My numbers don't work here.
Number 1. I still haven't got number 1.
No, you have not got number 1. You haven't got either of the women on this list either.
There's women. I forgot. Cameron Diaz.
Cameron Diaz is not on the list.
Fuck.
So that's
Meryl
0 for 1.
Streep.
Nope, she's not on this
I
list.
didn't think she gets paid.
I think she deserves more money.
I'm sure. Yeah. Barrymore.
Drew Barrymore is not on this list.
All right.
The 2 women are okay. I'm gonna round this off. At number 10, you've got Mark Wahlberg, $28 million per movie. You got number 9, Sarah Jessica Parker, $30 million per movie. Number 8, Angelina Jolie, $30 million per movie as well. Number 7, Robert Downey Jr., $31 million per movie. Number 6, Ben Stiller, $34 million per movie. Number, what did I say, 6?
I think you said 7. I don't know. Just read the names.
Shit, I don't know. Then you got Tom Hanks, $35 million per movie. Will Smith, $36 million per movie.
Fucking forgot Smith.
Yeah, the thing is with Will Smith is he gets paid a shitload of money and he doesn't have a whole lot of movies under his belt.
Yeah.
So anyway, then you've got Adam Sandler at $40 million per movie. Johnny Depp number 2, $50 million per movie. He's ahead of Adam Sandler by $10 million. And then coming in ahead by $27 million at number 1, Leonardo DiCaprio.
God, what the fuck?
$77 million per movie.
What am I doing?
So you're gonna go ahead and guess those DC characters that are gonna die. There's 9 of them.
Does Superman count?
No, he does not count. He's already dead.
died. What the fuck? The Flash.
In the movies.
Yeah.
Oh shit, that's right. No, he's not on this list. Oh well, yeah, he is. Barry Allen.
Oh, there we go. The
Yeah, Barry
Flash.
Allen, number 7.
Lex Luthor.
Lex Luthor is not on the list.
What? He's gonna die. Fuck y'all. Did they put Bruce Wayne? Like, what do you like? What?
Bruce Wayne
Batman?
is he's number 4 on the list.
Jesus, what the fuck are they basing this off of?
I don't know. Like that's what I'm saying. That's why I thought this list was stupid because it's just random people in random places.
Like Two-Face. I'm sure he's gonna die.
Two-Face is not there. He's not even in the universe yet, is he?
Oh, these are based on people. That's why I was saying like this is so ambiguous. But yeah, Aquaman.
Aquaman, no.
Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman, no. She's not gonna die.
I feel like
She's
I'm
not
just doing process of elimination here.
Yeah, basically.
Lois Lane.
Lois Lane is gonna die. She's like the number 8 choice to die.
Yeah.
Which doesn't make sense. I would have put her way up higher. That's a big story in Superman.
Martha Clark.
Martha Kent.
Clark.
Martha Clark. Yeah, she was number 2. Alfred, no. We got 4 characters from Suicide Squad that are not on. And the number 1
The Joker.
Joker was number 9 for whatever reason.
Harley Quinn.
Harley Quinn, no. She's staying alive.
Will Smith.
Will Smith. Deadshot, yeah.
Amanda Waller.
She's not gonna die. Do you know which characters died in the comics? Actually, I think... Did Amanda Waller die? I don't remember.
In the movie?
In Assault on Arkham. Did Amanda Waller die?
Oh.
I can't remember. I feel like she did.
It's been a while.
Yeah. It's been a while.
It's hard for her.
I'm gonna tell you right now. Number 6 was
Look
Captain.
at this photograph. Every time I do, it makes me laugh.
That's a different band.
No.
One was Stained, and this is Nickel Sack.
The next room. Sometimes I wish she would. They all sound the same.
Yeah, they do all sound the same. Anyway, rounding off the list, number 6 was Captain Boomerang. He's gonna die. So sure, whatever. Jai Courtney, peace out. Also, peace out to Joel Kinnaman because Rick Flag was gonna die. He's at number 3. And the number 1 character that people think is gonna die within the next 5 years.
This article is acting like these guys are gonna be back for more movies.
I know, right?
It's cute. Very cute.
The number 1 character though that they think that people think is gonna die within the next 5 years, technically hasn't been brought into the universe yet. Other than a mention and a casting announcement, Commissioner Gordon.
I was gonna say Gordon, but I went with Alfred because he wasn't in a movie yet.
Oh, right.
That,
My bad.
You threw me off, dog.
That was my fault.
Threw me off. I had that thought.
Those lists, I don't know. You want to just try the top 10 action movies?
Nah, we gotta
Okay.
move on. I gotta get out of here, actually.
Actually, we do got to move on.
Yeah.
So-
Is it my turn for
I
the
believe it is your
new
turn.
releases?
New releases. Bring it up. Oh, we did have bad ideas in Hollywood, but fuck it. Coming next week, a new segment called Bad Ideas in Hollywood. The shit that we think is just not smart.
I mean, yeah, we just gotta, as we get better at these segments, we'll be able to, know that 20 minutes for news, 20 minutes for something, 10 minutes for something,
Yeah.
10 minutes for you really gotta stop burping on air. That's just the worst thing in the fucking world. I hate that. Like,
I'm sorry.
I didn't know that I hated it until you started doing it, but it's the
I just did it
fucking
right
worst.
now.
You did it last week, too.
Did I do it last week? I'm
I
sorry.
straight looked at you and I was like, you are ridiculous. We are
Just
trying
said
to...
something. I wouldn't have done it just now.
I did. I looked at you and said, don't do that. It's annoying.
Oh, I didn't know what you meant.
You're fucking the worst, dude. I hate you. Never doing this again. Anyways, we got Storks coming to theaters. This is coming from Sony Animated Pictures. Eager to have a young sibling, a lonely young kid. Beseeches the Storks to deliver a baby to his workaholic parents, despite the facts that the birds have since long forgotten that they do not.
Please, Storks, bring me a sibling. My parents won't fuck. They're too busy at work.
Yep. There's the premise.
My parents won't have sex.
Despite the fact that the birds have long since gotten out of the baby business and now courier packages for the internet merchants.
Oh my god.
But the discovery of an infant in the warehouse inventory forces the delivery service recently promoted stock owner, voiced by Andy Samberg, to deliver one last bundle of joy.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I like the Lego movie. It's the same studio. It's not the same people. Obviously, it's not the same directors, but same people who did Cloudy with the Sands and Meatballs, so it looks very similar in art direction to that.
Okay, so
I mean-
maybe it's just as good.
I mean, y'all aren't going to go see Kubo. Might as well go fucking see this, you parent taking children. Other movie, Magnificent
Talk to me about some westerns.
Seven. In the remake of the classic 1960 auteur of the same name, in parenthesis, itself a western remake of Akira Kurosawa's masterpiece, The Seven Samurai.
Hold on, before you keep going. You know that dude who made Seven Samurai?
Kurosawa.
Yeah, he also had another movie of his turned into a western, and that was turned into Fistful of Dollars.
I mean, think about it. Like, the westerns are literally the most fucking... I would say that's the most literal transcribe of, like, another
Chinese
genre.
culture.
Yeah, like, literally we just took it and just... took our
Yeah,
own
we're just
American
like, fuck
spin
it,
on
make them cowboys. That works.
We don't got no big shores, but we have furs to trap. Fucking cool. We got a whole
They
genre.
fight
of movie.
big lizards that breathe fire.
I'm gonna
I've
drink.
never seen a big lizard breathing fire up in my house.
We're gonna get them fucking. We're
We gonna
American.
fight a bull.
We're the Americans.
Give him on a
We
give him on
only-
the back of a horse.
Where's my whiskey? I'm
fucking mad.
How's your buzzing? That was great. 7 gunslingers join forces in order to protect a small town.
revolver.
I'm gonna get this mining tycoon, and then his goons gonna go plan to seize the residents' land by force. The 7-man army, led by the mysterious bounty hunter played by Denzel Washington, also includes a sharp-witted gambler played by Chris Pratt. A troubled ex-Civil War soldier and a mountain man, an expert knife thrower and an outlaw, and a Comanche warrior. This is directed by Antoine Fuqua, the director of Training Day and Equalizer.
It's got Denzel Washington in it. Of course, it's directed by Antoine Fuqua.
I mean, sorry with that fucking accent, but Denzel, Chris Pratt, Ethan Hawke, Vincent D'Onofrio, who I hear is the main, like, he's the guy that you want to watch in this movie.
he's always the guy I want to watch since
Manuel,
fucking Kingpin.
Yeah, dude. Like, honestly, that guy went from being someone that I didn't really have on my radar to just the very fucking top. I mean, it wasn't like he ever gave a bad performance, but that performance,
No, I mean,
fuck.
yeah.
Fuck. Not that...
I mean, really?
He played a pretty one-dimensional character, I would say, in Jurassic World, but that was completely for the script.
Right. I mean,
that
he was
movie is very by the
beyond
numbers.
secondary in that movie.
That movie is literally as by the numbers as it gets, in my
Yeah.
opinion. They're
No.
just like, hey, we have a very systematic. We know this movie is going to make X amount of money based on the statistical value.
Yeah, I was gonna say
of
some fucking
nostalgia.
statistician came in and was like, "Okay, this movie's gonna make this much money. We have to release it on this date at this time."
Yeah, we need a brute who is white.
We need a big white brute.
Get on down here. Get down here, dinosaurs.
Get me a girl and put her in high heels and have her run from a T-Rex.
I've never seen a pretty lady in this town.
redhead running from a T-Rex before.
You down here in this saloon, I'm going. You're just my house. I'm Dirty Dan.
I'm Dirty Dan.
Oh man, can we just do our box office predictions?
Let's do
and then
this,
Say
yeah.
goodbye to the people, and refrain from doing that.
We gotta get Garrett some sleep,
Yeah,
people.
dude,
like
sorry.
this is show number 2 after a full day of work,
Yeah.
leading into another full day of work for your boy.
I got about
so
4 hours before work, and then I got a nice little
like a
24-hour
good 40
period.
minutes, maybe.
Yeah, dude. Hey, this is all for you guys. I like if I ever
Support the
look
show.
tired,
Like
I'm,
us on Facebook,
I'm
share our
grinding out
shit.
here. We're trying to get all this shit going. We have. I promise you by December 1st, guys,
We have a lot of stuff coming.
it's gonna be so cool, dude. I'm so excited.
This
for
network
December
is
1st.
fucking evolving so fast. This is the fastest moving thing I've ever been a part of.
Hell yeah.
In my entire life.
Thank you.
So, I mean,
Let's get it.
honestly, people keep on it. If
I mean,
you're-
it's
if you're
all
listen-
them. Yeah, we're
I
just
mean,
coming and sitting down and just putting together a show. But you guys are the ones listening. You guys
make it happen. To be real, I mean, like we come in and we do it because it's kick ass to us. Like we dig doing it, and like we hope that you enjoy it as much as we do, or at least
100%.
half as much.
Yeah.
Because if you enjoy this shit half as much as we just enjoyed the last 5 minutes of this show, then we're stoked on how much you like our show.
Yeah, I feel pretty good. All right, I'm gonna do my predictions. 1,
Let's do it.
Magnificent 7. 2, I'm gonna say Storks, man. 3, Sully. I'm gonna put Snowden at 4, and then 5 is Blair Witch.
I'm gonna say.
And I think Don't Breathe might still stay in that top 5, bro.
I was gonna
movie
say,
has
I kinda
fucking
feel like
legs, bro.
I'm gonna say.
Legs.
Magnificent 7 at 1.
That's a given. Like, there's no way we lose that.
If that one doesn't get number 1, then fucking A, man. Like,
Storks is a
and westerns
gamble.
really are on the out if this movie doesn't come in at 1.
Storks is a gamble, but if you look, there's no.
I'm gonna say
movie-
Storks at 3.
The number 8 and number 9 and number 10 are the only kids movies out right now. You know what I mean? So that's
Yeah.
my thinking, is that I'm just basing off of that there's nothing else for fucking parents
Yeah, I
to
get
take
you.
their kids to.
I'm putting Storks at 3. I'm gonna say Magnificent 7 at 1, Sully at 2, Storks at 3, Blair Witch at 4.
You put Sully at 2?
Yes.
Okay.
Blair Witch at 4 and Snowden at 5. I think it's gonna stay
So our
ahead
2
of.
and 3 switched and our 4 and 5 switched.
Didn't you put Don't Breathe at 5?
No.
Oh.
No, I put Blair Witch at 5.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Then our 4 and 5 switch, our
Yeah.
3 and our 2 and 3 switch.
Cool. My only thinking about the Snowden thing is that movie I feel like has a. I feel like
It's got a niche audience.
I don't know. I just feel like Blair Witch isn't gonna make more than 9 million this week, but I think Snowden has the potential to make more than 8 million this week.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Is like I think.
But a lot of the money's
no.
gonna go towards Magnificent 7. It's gonna be a weird point in time. But Snowden is a straight up artsy good movie just by face value, whereas like Blair Witch and Magnificent 7 are the same. Like just get brainwashed for a second and just watch whatever's on screen. type
Right.
thing.
Right. I agree.
So I don't know. We'll see.
I think the only reason I put Snowden under Blair Witch is because I don't think Blair Witch is going to drop that far. I think it's going to be, I think they're going to stay consistent because of all the teenagers in high school. They're like, oh, we got to get a girl to see a horror movie with us. And this is the horror movie right now.
I mean,
And
it's still not top
only
10.
going to be week 2.
Top 5. Yeah.
Whereas Snowden is more of like a niche audience where it's like they pandered that one directly to conspiracy theorist type people. Where
I don't think it's. See.
I shouldn't say
What
pandered
is
to
it
them.
sitting at?
but
Sorry, keep going though.
I mean, like it's the people who are initially interested in Snowden are the people who already know who Edward Snowden is, and that's like not a whole lot of younger audiences because
Look at it this way: Snowden is being moderately praised for its from the critics. Like it's getting good reviews, I would say, not great, but good.
Yeah.
Good reviews, and then Blair Witch has the bad reviews on its side.
Right, but Blair Witch has the genre on its side, where they're getting moderate reviews on Snowden.
Do you really think that anyone who is down for a Blair Witch sequel didn't see it last week? Like, do you picture this having the same amount of legs as Don't Breathe? Because I don't. I feel like...
Oh, no.
I feel like the genre...
Well,
I feel like the horror genre, particularly this year, everyone who's going to go see a horror movie first week, they already saw it. But they feel fucking spoiled this year with all the good horror movies. And Blair Witch maybe comes in at number 6.
I think Blair Witch stays ahead of Don't Breathe because... Yeah, it's
we
a
don't
sequel.
disagree on that because we both have.
Yeah.
All
no,
I'm
no.
saying is, I'm really focusing in on this Snowden versus Blair Witch scenario.
Well, I think Blair Witch still has more potential to make money because they didn't call it Blair Witch 2.
Yeah.
They called it Blair Witch.
See, I picture number 4 coming in at like $6 million next week. It's still not going to be making much money because
Blair
a lot
Witch?
of the money. No, just whatever number 4 is.
Oh.
I bet that it's around 5 to 6 million.
What's 4 right now? Snowden?
8.
8? Yeah, I think it'll be I'd say 7.
Okay.
I'm gonna say number 4 gets 7 million.
So you're picturing Blair Witch dropping from 9.5 to 7.
yeah.
That's a fucking beautiful drop. That's so good.
Yeah, I think that's
killing it.
I think that's what they're gonna do.
Hell
because, like I said, it's just called Blair Witch. So all the younger kids who haven't even heard of the Blair Witch Project before this, they don't even know there's a sequel. So they're like, "Oh, have you heard that new horror movie?" Just like the same thing that happened when Red Dawn came out in 2012, and everyone's like, "You hear that Red Dawn movie?" I'm like, "You talking about with Patrick Swayze? That shit was tight." Wolverines.
Lol.
Wolverines.
If you want to get into the real weird statistics, Snowden made more money.
percentage drop.
No, I'm just saying there is no percentage drop because they're
Yeah, I know.
both first week movies, Kyle.
What you know, bro?
What do you know about percentages?
Snowden, the fucking best movie man.
It didn't snow in my house.
Where's John Wayne? I need to talk to him.
Edward Snowden?
This is Cowboys versus Aliens 2.
What kind of stupid ass name is Edward?
There's 7 of us. I'm one of them.
Snowden made more money per theater last week. Not by much, but in comparison to Blair Witch, and Blair Witch was on like
But Blair
twice
Witch was
as
in
many.
more theaters.
Yeah, a lot more theaters, but Snowden made more money per theater.
Right. Because like I'm saying, like that movie, it caters to the audiences that already like follow that type of news, who follow the like hacker news and shit, like who know Edward Snowden, who know that like who are woke, as the kids would say.
I think it's just the
these
movie
days.
fans, like people who like movies.
Well, yeah,
that
no.
get you
It
to think.
it helps having people that are like just into movies as an art form.
Yeah.
That's definitely bringing.
I mean,
those
all
people in.
movies do. Yeah.
Right. So they have those people too, but I mean, like the people who are. I'm talking like the people who are stoked on it, like where you have like a Spider-Man or a superhero movie come out and like everybody's like, "Oh, dude, fuck yeah, superheroes!" Like the person who's like, "Oh, fuck yeah, a movie about the truth." Like those people, there's a lot less of them. Those people are stoked on Snowden. They went out of their way to go see it in the limited amount of theaters that it was in last weekend.
Okay.
So they've already seen it, unless they have a bunch more of their friends who are also into like the truth. Like I don't know anyone like that. I mean, like I know like 6 or 7 people maybe who are like into like the truth. So I don't know. I feel like all their core audience has seen the movie already. So if it stays top 5, I think it will, because people will still spread it like word of mouth. Like, yo, dude, I know you're not into this type of thing, but you got to see this movie. It's pretty fucking good. So word of mouth will help that one stay at top 5. But
yeah, I mean, I'm good if you are, dude.
I'm good. I think I over-explained that.
Nah, I mean, we went on for a minute about that Snowden versus Blair Witch bullshit, but
That's what this show's about. You're in here listening to us for this reason.
Welcome to After Previews, where we talk about everything that happened.
We've been after the previews. Where do they find you, Garrett? You can find me over down at the saloon on my horse. I'm going to just drink some.
Bring him some yogurt.
I'm going to drink some shits, and y'all catch me on another day.
Okay, real talk. You can find Garrett on Twitter.
The fucking sun rises in the west, and then I look down and I feel the east on my back because I just killed a bear.
Fake ass cowboy. I gotta hear you, fake cowboy.
I
The
just
sun
killed a
doesn't
bear.
sit in the east. The sun sits in the west.
I just killed a bear.
I don't know why. Dude, that voice just makes me laugh my ass off. Yo, my name's Garrett. Thank you for listening. You can find me on Twitter at Yogurt, YOGRRTT. Concertation.com is where you can find all bullshit that I'm up to. SoundCloud.com/concertation is where you can find another audio version of this podcast. But you can also find the In Rotation compilations every Monday at 8 a.m. New compilation Monday. Send in your shit. Nowinrotation@gmail.com if you want to get involved. Just stop by after the previews on Facebook. Look that up. Like our group. Say what's up to Kyle. Shout him out. He's working hard. Kyle?
Real talk. I do have a lot of stuff up on that Facebook page that we didn't talk about on the show. We got a bunch of trailers there. Got a bunch of pictures from shit that we did. Dude, what the fucking Power Rangers are up on that shit? I took the time to put Power Rangers on there.
Scurry.
Go tell me about the Power Rangers and how stupid you think that shit is, because honestly, I don't know what that shit's all about. Anyway, I'm Kyle. Find me on Twitter at Kyle Was Like, KYLEWUZ like. Find us on Twitter at After the Preview. No S because we couldn't afford it. Find us on Facebook because there's a lot more shit going on there. We're going to keep you updated. We're going to show you some behind the scenes stuff and shit back there too. Follow us on SoundCloud. Listen to our show. Listen to us on iTunes because that's where it really helps us the most.